guys, how's it going? So I'm going to call this video The Art of Telling Yourself to Shut Up. In a nice way, in a healthy way, to hopefully move past the thing that's bothering you. You see, it's really easy to pursue things in the hopes that it's going to bring about the thing that you hope. Like you could say money, another person, love, an object of some sort of car, self-help, doing some sort of self-help stuff to feel better later or now, or even enlightenment itself. And we can get wrapped up in this circle of inner dialogue or emotional success and failures that is heavy or heavier than heavy and aggravating or really producing a lot of just agitation and tension inside. And then it can create this kind of like frustration that it's like I've been doing this for so long, I didn't get it, perhaps some underlying like I deserve this, it should happen, and it just escalates this suffering, if you will. And it can be really healthy when this starts to happen to see that and be like, I'm the only one experiencing this. You could say I'm doing this to myself, or it's happening as a result of this. This is kind of silly. And just to tell yourself to shut up, like just not giving a care that these emotions or feelings or thoughts or desires are happening or are not being met, because it really is not helping you. It's weighing you down, you could say. Or worse, it's just really infuriating you. And again, this is true for like many endeavors that can happen. It doesn't mean all endeavors are experienced this way. I'm not saying a traditional Buddhist idea that seeking creates suffering. I think that's too broad. But sometimes I think certain seekings feel, or you can find yourself in the midst of like, wow, I'm really becoming quite self-entitled about this, or beating up on myself because it hasn't happened, or wrapped up in the fascination that once it happens, I'll be much happier than I am now. And just to see that, like, oh, yeah, whatever. It really doesn't matter. I mean, ultimately, like, because as some Buddhist pointers point to, whether or not that's your thing, all things are going to pass too. So it's like, even though when you may be pursuing this so hard and you might finally get it, it may end or end really soon after you get it. So it's like, again, it can kind of checkmate this whole, why am I pursuing this so hard? Why am I creating all this inner tension about this? And maybe some of you have realized, oh, maybe I'm not exactly doing all that, but it's happening. And you can find that so on some level you're getting wrapped up in the fact that there is emotion happening, and there is letdown happening, and there is biological responses and things that are out of my control. But you can get frustrated with things that are out of your control too. And you can get frustrated with that. You can get frustrated with that. And it can be really laughable and like relieving to be like, it's just sensation. It's just experience. It can be really relieving. I think that there's a lot of pointers to this in other traditions and self-help gurus that you can just get wrapped up in yourself. You can get really small-minded and focused just on you and your feelings and your thoughts and what you got or what you're trying to get and what you didn't get, or how someone else got what you got or what you want faster than you did, and they seem happier. Like you can get all wrapped up in this you focus. Because I don't know if it's true, but like there's a lot of talk that this generation of kids, teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds are very like pursuing and expecting their own goals, if you will, more than previous generations. I don't know if that's true, but there might be something to be said about there can be relief in noticing that you can get too preoccupied with you. And in this example, you is like your emotions, your thoughts, your pursuits, your failures, and just to be like, hey, it's blah blah blah. It's whatever. I'm working myself too much up. I'm working myself up too much with me. Me getting something that I think is important, or that I'm entitled to, or that I'm supposed to have, or that somebody else has and makes them happy. Because you really don't know how happy another person is. You may think people who are rich are happier, or more successful, or more cool. But those same people, or a lot of those same people, they'll often tell you that it's not true. Science has said that to some degree there's a certain kind of fear or happiness that can be gained, or stability in some financial security. And I don't know if that's fully true or not, but my own personal experience is to some degree it's true, but a lot of that may be not what you're pursuing. Because a lot of times when you're pursuing something, whether it's money or something, you can get too wrapped up in an idea that is not in line with reality or what will actually happen, which is kind of divergent from my original topic. But yeah, let's just stay with the original topic. It's good sometimes just to realize you get too focused on you, and that it can be really relieving to deeply see that and be like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm working myself up over this. I'm getting too involved in this. I'm making it too important. I'm expecting too much. And to just kind of let it go. Maybe just go for a walk and appreciate the fact that there's sunlight and birds, and maybe just have a good meal and enjoy the simplicity of what you have, whether it's one friend or two friends or just a parent. Yeah. So hopefully that can shift something in the moments in which you can see for yourself that, yeah, there's just too much concern about the pursuit of money, love, the pursuit of trying to feel good and you can't feel good, the pursuit of enlightenment that you haven't quite understood or achieved yet. And then that in and of itself is creating you the suffering that you're going through. All right, so I'll leave it at that, and hope you all take care of yourselves in these stressful times. All right, take care. Bye.